Hey, it's Robbie from Goo Goo Dolls and Music is Art. Please join us on September 12th from 6 p.m. till 12 midnight for the first ever virtual Music is Art Festival. Refringement.
You want to talk to Tracy over there for your pass? I'm going to draw a bunch of circular shapes, and then a third dot under the second dot, and then a couple of lines above on one, and lines going down on another, and lines going down on one and up on another. Yeah, I've got sheets of white foam card, the biggest I could get.
I brought my modular synth. A modular synthesizer, unlike a traditional synthesizer, is not linear in any way. I can patch each individual component any way that I see fit. So I can put stuff before a filter, I can filter the filter, I can modulate the filters, I can modulate the modulation. It's packed for this performance with a number of sequencers. The primary melody sequencer is random generation, so it's going to create generative melodies based off of an algorithm where I will choose the initial 4 or 5 notes, and it will be allowed via controls on the machine to extrapolate and permutate and mutate those 5 notes into tons of variations. When you're building a machine, you're programming a computer, because it's not just sound and it's not just envelopes and stuff, there's like logic functions. So in some cases at home I have clock dividers, so your clock is coming in, but I can divide that by 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. And I have one that's just prime numbers.
Well, let's think about this. Where do you want these I don't know where you want these speakers. Unless we want to make some type of design. Like, instead of being totally in the center, we're kind of like, instead of totally in the center, we could be a small line in the, like, from the bottom, bring everything out, and just like have this. Let me say, I'm the supplying, I've got 2 generators that I'm running for 2 different areas. Actually, the bigger generator is running the 2 main stage locations and a 3rd stage. It's in that same area. It's actually the stage in the Malt House. And then I've got a 2nd generator that they're using at the American Warehouse. They're running power off all those. I'm running auxiliary power. It's auxiliary line. I'm running off of building power, but providing panels in a couple of locations, including the stage down at that end up here, which I just hooked up. And I'm running a bunch of lighting around the site. I'm not actually running any sound, as they've got engineers that are mixing the stages. I'm just providing all the equipment and making sure it works.
Well, what I have is what I call a paint instrument, which is a cross between a painting and an instrument. Not so much if they were in a car crash, but if they like fell into each other, like on the Reese's commercial. So this is just a sound sub-mixer going into the main mixer. This is going to be a sub-video mixer here. We're going to have multiple cameras going through several different processors, as you can see, that will ultimately make it to YouTube. And we've got the electronics, which have their own dynamics. And ultimately, I should be a politician, right? I just said a whole lot of stuff and a whole lot of nothing.
See what it looks like in a couple hours. What? Well, Newt's got a couple of projectors. He's the one that wanted to attempt to project upwards. So he's going to figure that out. He's figuring that out now. He got a drill and some wood, and he's going to make some mounts. And then, we don't know. We got Brandon installing additional lighting, intelligent lighting all over the place. And hopefully we get it all covered on tape and film, and it's broadcast awesome.
Even a picture of someone drawing is way more interesting if you actually have an operator in the camera.
Right. So
True.
we'll need some of that going on. But we'll know once things are up. We'll see how interactive we can get. You know, like I figure, because you're going to be playing your instruments a lot of the time. We'll be able to touch the camera
Right,
or
it's
anything.
going to be back and forth.
So that's why I mean, you know, like we could do some tech stuff with cameras and switching or whatever.
Well, that's the other thing. Is we're switching between, I don't know how many cameras we're going to have out, like 5 or 6 cameras.
Possibly.
So who knows how many, you know, only one can be live at a time.
Not if you're blending them. But if you have 3 different feeds with your effects, and then he's taking his effects, I think we can blend those 3 feeds and cut through those 3 different feeds.
Yeah, right.
And that might be, that's what we hope is the end goal.
Ties the room together nicely.
I'm actually going to record Sean. I'm going to record his set for tomorrow so that he can continue to do this and be in here, and he can still perform pre-recorded.
That's like Phil Collins being in England and in America during Live Aid, bro. Except it's like a trick, so it's kind of like David playing David Copperfield in a way, too.
But it has like an internal synchronizer in it. Yours probably has the same thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things on here that I don't know what they're for.
And it like automatically synchronizes the frames. I don't know.
It's a lot of work. What are you doing for? Why do you bother? I say, why not?